We are here at the booth of Aspera together with Francois Quereuil, Senior Director Worldwide Marketing. Francois, the industry is moving very fast. There's a lot of new developments, a lot of talks about cloud-based services, IP-based services, a lot of hype issues. So how do you regard the industry, and how is your solution offering? How does your solutions work with this?
Hi, Eckhardt. Well, as you said, there is a lot of transformation in the industry that's happening. A lot of use of cloud, more and more, basically to cope with the demand from people all around the world that want to consume more content on more screens than ever before. And there is very little tolerance for waiting. People want access to content immediately, they don't want to have to wait, they want high quality content. We see emergence of new formats, better and better quality. So all of this combined, having to prepare all this content for all these different screens, deliver it as fast as possible, and provide people with the best experience possible is becoming a real challenge. So now we see a lot of our customers are turning to the cloud to do that because it's extremely cost effective, it's very flexible because you can deal with demand really, really efficiently. If you have a spike in demand, you just get more cloud, and then if demand resorbs, then you get a little bit less cloud. Now obviously in this ecosystem, when you can do a lot of things in the cloud, you can transcode your videos, you can use the cloud as a delivery mechanism for your content. Well, you still have to move all this, and especially when you create very high quality content, you face real issues when it comes to taking mezzanine files, 4K files, and putting them in a remote infrastructure that could really be anywhere in the world. And that's where we come in. So what we do is we help transport this massive amounts of content to the cloud or between different locations so that content is prepared and being made available to people. Specifically at the show, we've been making a lot of new announcements that have to do with this exact scenario. We just announced a partnership with EVS and Elemental Technologies, our guys who do transcoding in the cloud, to basically bring to market a new system that allows you to get a feed from a digital camera from a live sports event, for example, get it piped to the cloud in real time, get it transcoded into a variety of different formats, and made available basically near real time to consumers all over the planet. And that is only made possible with efficient technologies to move the data. That's one of the areas where we are helping the industry make this transition to the cloud.
And what is your product highlight at IBC 2014?
So what I was just talking about, the capability of streaming is one of the things that we are finally doing. So we used to only be able to move files from A to B, but they had to be finished files. Now we can take a growing feed from a digital camera and move that very efficiently over a wide area network. We call this capability fasp stream. It's an evolution of our fasp transport platform. The other thing that we've added to the new fasp transport platform is the ability to scale automatically to the cloud. So instead of having to manually look at your cloud deployment and say, oh, I'm going to need more servers, more transfer capacity, our platform will do it automatically for you. So if you've got more demand, a spike in activity, automatically more servers will be booted up in the Amazon cloud, in the Microsoft cloud, in the Google cloud, in the IBM SoftLayer cloud to meet the demand that you need. With all of that happening automatically. Another really cool development for us is we announced at NAB a new product called Aspera Drive, which is basically taking all of the functionality of the Aspera transfer platform to the desktop. So instead of having to boot up a web browser to interact with an Aspera server, instead of having a piece of a desktop client software to boot up to do your transfers, you can do it straight from the Windows desktop, from the Mac desktop. So we announced it at NAB for Windows, now it's available for Mac as well, which is fantastic. You basically look at Aspera servers as if they were folders on your desktop, and you can move terabytes of content all over the world by just dragging and dropping files and folders from one server to the next right from the desktop, so it's very cool.
Francois, you mentioned cooperation with EVS.
Yes.
Are there any customers using this solution you're offering together?
Yes, this solution has actually been live tested, if you will, during the World Cup soccer tournament earlier this year. So they've been using it, the CCAS platform from EVS, together with Aspera and Elemental Technologies. That system was actually used during the World Cup to provide online and second screen content. And we
After that, are there any more customers coming up now?
It's brewing, and now it's become a commercially available product, so we'll see what happens in the next few months.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.